was about to say. Hello, 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 everybody. We are coming on live. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. How is everyone? We got to like and share and tag some people. Oh, it's already shared. I'll go through my little thing. There we go. Do we have good audio? Great audio. All right. All right, girls, we're gonna get right to it.
Okay.
And jump right in it. Hi, everybody. Hello, welcome to the voice of the First Lady. I have today, I have today with me my sisters.
Hey, everybody.
Some First Ladies are with me. Siobhan Wells and Shay Cooper. They are my sisters, for real. I love them to pieces, and they decided to join me because we are talking about a first ladies topic. Our first ladies topic tonight is the first lady complex, performing perfection while carrying everyone else. The first lady complex, performing perfection while carrying everybody else. So, I think that that's something that the world needs to know about. What you think?
I agree, but if the world's not ready for like
I think
truth,
they need to be ready.
if the world is not like ready for truth, then it causes us to kind of have to hold back a little bit.
Don't be holding back.
And I know you.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like you
know
don't put
y'all.
it out there.
Yeah.
So I think it's important, and I'm kind of excited. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm kind of excited, that we can just sit and talk as first ladies, and I think I'm the senior first lady. I guess I would say. I say that because I've
You
been
are
the first lady the longest.
Yeah. You have.
So
One, two, three.
yeah.
I'm always the baby in the bunch. Now you're a part. You're the baby.
So
Welcome.
here we go.
Glad to welcome, child. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, I have my little drum roll too. I don't know where it's at. I can't see. They've been talking about me not being able to see. Yes. Welcome to the First Ladies. Tonight, we're going to talk about some real stuff. So, we are going to jump right into it. I definitely want to talk about living under the spotlight. Mm-hmm. Living under the spotlight. Shay, you live under the spotlight. You are the spotlight. I mean, all right. Let's just talk about who she is real quick.
Okay,
talk about it. Let's just talk about y'all know what's the work it out? Work it out with Kirk Carr. Mm-hmm. Says you got a light bill due. Ain't got a gas bill too. Baby need a pair of shoes. What did it say?
You supposed to say telephone disconnect.
Oh, telephone. The telephone is disconnect. Waiting on your next paycheck. Yes, man. Yeah. She is one of the original Kirk Carr singers. So she is the spotlight. Nice. So not only being in that spotlight, being a first lady is another spotlight. Her husband is what is he? The Kojic everything. He's everything. He does everything. Her husband Algernon was on here on last week, and so she has to learn how to share, and she does. Yes, she's a mom. Yes, she's a first lady, but she's new to this thing, and I am so happy. I am so happy that she's here, so we can help enlighten her, and she can help enlighten us. Teach me. Yeah, come on. I'm ready. Great. I've been a first lady for 11 years. Wow. Okay. My first how long I've been 11 years, so my first 9 years were easy and breezy to me with Gary's church, that everybody in the church changed his diapers. So they loved me when I came. It was different. It was different transitioning to a church that neither one of us knew a lot of people. We brought our people. Mm-hmm. So it was a challenge. It was a challenge. It wasn't absolutely awful, but it was definitely a challenge. I'm happy we're here now though. Mm-hmm. And I thought when I would hear first ladies talk, I was like, what's wrong with these people? Like, why are your church members giving you such a hard time? Because everybody at my church was like Gary's auntie or uncle or something like that. They like loved my kids. I have 5 kids when I married Gary. So they like all loved my kids and just grasped to them. They just did everything they could for like the quote unquote first family, right? And then when we came to Friendly Temple, I had to get to know people. So it was kind of like we had to learn all over again how to become pastor and wife in a different area with new people that we knew. Mm-hmm. So now I kind of understand like the difference between growing up where you've been and then being in new territory. But you being in the spotlight.
But mine is totally different.
Oh yeah.
Because we weren't planted in a church.
That's right. That's right.
Started.
Yeah. That's right. Okay. That's right.
So yeah, he started Spirit of Love in '96. So this year is 30.
I graduated high school in 1996.
I was 6.
I went to the prom. You were 6. I graduated high school. Becoming a first lady.
Becoming a first lady, you know, and planting your own church. So it's totally different when, you know, you go to a church that's already established.
Right. You have to get used to their way.
Exactly.
Right.
So we started the whole thing, you know, and it started in our garage. So it was just like,
it started in the garage.
We didn't have it. Yes.
I didn't know this testimony. Yeah. Oh, I would have came over. Oh, if I would have known you then, I would have came over. I'd been like, shut her garage down. She don't want these people.
And me being me, didn't really want people. Look, y'all can be in the garage, but I don't want you in the house.
Don't come in my house. Don't come sit on my couch.
But you know, how do you do that? People have to go to the bathroom, right? Like, you know, during service. So it was different. It was different. But yeah, that's how our story journey started. So
that's crazy.
And the crazy thing is, about the same time, I had just with the Kurt Carr singers, we had just dropped the first project with Gospel Centric Records.
Oh gee.
Because I ended up being pregnant when we recorded the first project. Yes.
No one else. Know this story.
No one else. So I was pregnant with Ashton at that time. So my life was just a whole lot.
They couldn't have been in my garage.
So you got an artist and you got a first lady. And from that first project that we did, it just took off
everywhere.
Like, so my thing was a whole journey, just all over the place. So because I was not always at the church, you know, physically there at church, I didn't have anyone really to kind of help me navigate through that. I did have other first ladies.
Yeah.
Especially my mom. She was a pastor's wife.
But her beautiful self.
Yes. And she just I was able to talk to her, but I did not have a book or anything, no rules or guidelines to tell me what am I supposed to do with all this? What am I supposed to do with this group, with this singing career? What am I supposed to do with these children? And what am I supposed to do as a first lady? So
why don't you write that book? Sorry for cutting your story off. I'm just saying, as the little sister, I think you should write the book.
Well, we'll see.
Did the Lord just tell me that?
Ooh, well, no.
So, Shay, tell me your story. We have the pastors looking at us through the door.
We have to acknowledge the pastor.
Praise the Lord for the pastors. Pastor Parks is here. Bishop Wells is here. I'm not gonna give y'all my nickname for my big brother, but they're here. We praise the Lord for the men.
Amen.
The men. We're missing Algernon though. We know you watching. We see you somewhere. Shay, tell us your story.
Okay, so I'm Shay. I am Pastor Algernon Cooper's wife, and I am someone who is used to being under the spotlight. My grandpa was a pastor, and so I'm kind of used to the eyes. I'm kind of used to the looks, the stares, and whatever may have you. But all through that, I just decided that I was going to be who I am. I'm not going to let other people's opinions, and of course they say things and stuff, but you just have to know like who you are And I feel like you just have to know your identity. And so when I got married, I had a daughter pretty quickly. That came with a whole nother story. But
Was you the story? Did they say you was pregnant when you got married?
no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no, no.
You know that one
And
happens
I
all the
wouldn't be
time.
worried about that anyway, because
That
only
because
time to tell with that kind of story. But yeah, no, I had got pregnant, and then I lost the baby. So that's when I intentionally had Amari to make sure that I could have another child, because I didn't trust my doctor. So I'm like, I don't know, he messed something up. So I was just like adamant about having Amari. So my identity went from being myself, living with my parents, and then I moved with him. So I never really had like an in between time where I was by myself.
So you never been by yourself?
So I went from my parents' home, and that's just kind of how we were raised. Like my mom just said, "You leave
he comes
here
and takes you out of the house." You could have been Gary's daughter.
Yeah,
because
so
Gary is not letting Kylan leave the house
and
until
she
somebody
shouldn't.
comes
She
and
shouldn't.
takes her.
I mean, I feel like I try to tell my sis, like, you want to make sure that you know yourself a little more. Like, go spend time with yourself. Make sure you're like secure in your identity, because when you get married, I don't know, something about changing your name, something about changing your address, all of that in one time. It was just a lot. So just trying to make sure that I knew who I was as a mother, knew who I was as Shatera, Shay, knew who I was as Algernon's wife, because now he brought so many other people in church world that I didn't know. And I often laugh because I'm like, the way I was raised, I might as well have been raised in Mississippi somewhere, because I was kind of like, sheltered in a way. Like, I didn't go a lot of places. I didn't do too many crazy things, which is a blessing to me. Yeah. But I just had to spend a lot of time figuring out who I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're very personable.
I am. I'm really quiet. Like, when you get to know me, she is
sometimes too quiet.
But I'm a thinker. I'm an observer. Like, I like to know my. You can't really speak in. She's all a the discerner. You have to. Yeah, I am. She's a discerner. It's like, I'm not quick to always speak. I like to listen to what people are saying around me, because that usually tells you everything that you need to know.
She is definitely. You see how she looks. She is a discerner to the heart. So if you are coming to their church and she don't speak, it does not mean
I'm gonna say hello.
That she is mean.
I make it a point to
She's
speak,
just gonna say hi, and she's
not
gonna
like
observe.
super
That's right.
bubbly. Like,
but that's something that I feel like I needed to say that, because sometimes people give us like so much pressure. Like the visitors came to church. Well, it was 15 visitors today. And we got a certain amount of people at the church. I'm trying to speak to everybody. The visitors left early. I didn't get to say hi to the visitors. That didn't mean my kids running out. They're running the other way. So yeah, yeah, for sure. Right. Or come say what? Hello. Hi to us. Thank you.
Hello works both ways.
It works both ways, 2 ways.
It does.
Let's take some time to say hi to whoever is online. Somebody is on here. Oh, my first church member is on here, Felicia. No. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Fifi.
And Crystal, tell them, like, if they have questions.
Yes, if you guys do have questions, put them in here. She's my director. Just by the way, just so you guys know, she bosses me in everything that I do.
You may forget to say something.
So I need, and she's serious.
Or they may want to know something.
If you see her hand go up on her table, she's pinching me. I just want you guys to know that it is a big sister abusive situation when I don't do what she tells me to do, okay?
Not abuse.
But if you have a question, put it up. Because Shavonna's going to read it, because she can probably see a little bit better than I can. Oh my God. So we have some people online. We have Lynn Simmons.
She goes to my church.
All right. First Lady comes from people. We have one of my best friends from Texas on, Chelsea. We have Jennifer. Okay. Hi. Look at that. Period. I think I heard a first lady's work is never done. Chelsea said that. Okay. Andre Benford. That's for First Lady Cooper. He says that's my first lady.
I feel like so bad. Oh,
Destiny Stevens.
Bible study.
So that's okay.
Hopefully Bible
Spirit of Love.
Go to Bible study.
Y'all catch it on the replay, but you better be watching, because I'm another member of Spirit of Love too. That's my second church. So you better be on here watching, okay? You better be watching my podcast. I'm coming to church. Davita, you better be watching. That's all I got to say. Then someone is saying, hi, Destiny. Oh, that's Jennifer Wright. Destiny Stevens, Elton, and Christelle. Oh, First Lady Cox is on. Christelle.
Hi,
Hey, Crystal. Dr. Alicia is on. Birdie is on. My best friend of 47 years. Birdie is on here. She don't play. I know that's right, Jennifer. She don't play. I love her though. I love her. Sister Sally is on, and Brittany is on all the way from Kansas, and we got some other people on. So say hi, like and share. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing, and also subscribing to my YouTube hashtag The Voice of a First Lady. I want to go to the second part, the myth of perfection, breaking down the idea that first ladies have it all together. We don't. You just heard Shay say she has 2 kids. She went from her mom's to her husband. Then she had her children. She went through another mishap. I have 5 kids.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. And they're stair steps. And when I married my husband, they were in a transitional age. Middle school, high school. Wow. That was a crazy age. Yeah. And they were getting used to a new husband and new people. Your kid, you were pregnant having church in the garage.
Look,
porta potties.
But I had already had 2 kids already before we even started the church. Yeah, because Ashton is the baby. So even like, I think the Lord was like, he got jokes too. God got jokes too.
He does.
And so how things just really worked out, my whole situation. And I think the myth that a lot of people have, thinking that just because you're a first lady that you do have it all together.
No.
That is so, not true. And it should not be an expectation that people have of you, because it is a lot.
Yep.
My other 2 kids were older. So when I started traveling, I was on the road practically every weekend for probably 12 years. I mean, a long time.
Wow.
So my daughter, Aniko, she basically became a mom, because she had to take care of Ashton. And my other son, he's just 2.5 years younger than her. So it was the older 2 that kind of had to, rear him. And so Ashton was so close to her. And at some point, I think we had been in Europe for like, maybe Japan for like 3 months. Wow. And I had to leave him. I would take him on the road when we were in the States, but I had to leave him for that amount of time. And he was probably 7, 8 months.
Oh my Lord.
So when I came back home, they met me at LAX, and we were coming through the international tour. And I remember seeing him like this little baby. I was just so excited to see him. And we didn't have FaceTime. That was 97.
Yeah,
when he was
97.
born. And
That's a lot.
when I went to grab him, he wouldn't come to me. He just held on to her. And I just I don't even want to cry.
I know.
It hurt. It just like hurt so bad.
I'm about to cry.
As the years like went on, I'm just kind of like asking God to kind of like just navigate, because I need some strategies and I need some direction. Help me navigate this first lady thing, this church thing, this ministry thing, my career, and my children. And at the same time, you can't forget the husband.
You can't.
And I'm just like, this is like a whole lot, to navigate. And I was still working 9 to 5. That's crazy, right? I was still working for the sheriff's department. San Bernardino County Sheriff. And the Lord gave me favor with them, because sometimes when our flights would come in, I would get home. I would get off the airplane Monday morning and go straight to work. Wow. So it wasn't like, I always had time to just go home or see my kids off to school. It was really hard. So I had to, there was a church mother at our church. And so she really needed a place to stay. And I was like, well, maybe this will work out, kind of like be the nanny,
Right.
Keep the house clean and do whatever, until my daughter was just like, she won't come. I don't want to say that loud in case her kids are watching. But it was just, okay, well, Lord, I need you to place people that began to be my prayer. Place people in my life, that will have my back, that have our heart, because you got to be careful who you let, be around your kids, because it got to the point where they were having birthdays and I wouldn't be here, So there were members that would like put parties together to make sure they didn't miss out on anything. And I would spend like my week, like during the week, I'm just like, okay, let me try to cook at night so that they will have food all weekend. Or let me run to the cleaners because you still got to do the wife thing, So I'm like, let me go to the cleaners, and I know there's another question we're going to get to that talks about balancing and mental health,
because that's
how
real.
to keep, how to keep you together. And I heard Shay say it, like not forgetting like who you are.
Yeah. I love that for you though.
I think
most people don't have,
because I think if that's your focus, from the get go, I can't forget who I am. And I do always give my husband kudos because he never told me, well, I cannot, I can't do it.
Right.
You can't. Even before I started singing with Kurt Carr, I was just like, let me just pray about it. I had no idea that we were going to become as big as we did. I wasn't even thinking about that. So now I got something else on my plate that I got to try to figure out.
That's a lot.
And then with the touring, I got to try to figure out my home, because I still got to, that's my first ministry, right? Is my husband. Even before church.
Yeah.
Is your husband and your children. So where do I put everything in order? It's God, it's my husband, it's my children. Then it's the ministry. Then it's both. So I looked at both of them. I looked at the singing career. I looked at both of them as ministry.
But can you give what you just said, the order?
I said it was God, then my husband, then my children, then the church and the ministry. Else. I didn't even put my job there. Remember I told you I was working a job too. Right. So the job just fit in somewhere. Because at one point I was thinking, crazy me, Crystal, I could do all this, but I wanted to be a deputy sheriff. Like, what? My husband was just like, if that's what, he never told me no. Anything I wanted to do, that I thought I wanted to do.
Go sit down somewhere with your
because I went to college, and this was my thought, was like, I wanted to be a newscaster. So I'm like,
a sheriff,
I could be
newscaster,
but no,
a
professional
singer. Shay, what are we doing here?
Nothing, apparently.
Because the sheriff department had to have a spokesperson.
Sister, that was too
much. I was like, that could be me. I was like, I can do this.
And she's so serious.
Like, oh yeah, I was serious.
I know.
Crazy. Yeah.
I know. And they say that I'm
ready
like you, and I wonder why.
It is crazy. The one thing, we were on our way to Detroit.
That's crazy.
And this is where God shifted everything. We were on a plane going to Detroit, and I passed out on the plane.
You should have. You should have passed out and needed some water. You should have been dehydrated and everything.
And they ended up, some of the band members were on there, and it happened to be a doctor on the plane too. And long story short, when I got back home, because I refused to go to the hospital when I got there, I was like, no, we got a show. I mean, we got things to do, And I'm like, when I get back home, I think it was just exhaustion, just whatever, just a lot going on. And they were like, promise you go to the doctor. The record label called, make sure you promise you're going to go. I promise when I get back to California, I'm going to go.
Did you go?
So I did.
Oh,
and the doctor was just like, ask me, what do you do? Oh, here, you got to shift something around. And I know there are a lot of people that do lots of things. The one thing I did not do, that I'm telling you guys, don't wait like too late. You need to have people around you that can help you carry the load.
But I think that's something that the people need to understand.
Yeah.
Because someone put in the comments, let me see if I can find it. Being a first lady is only a position, not the person you are. And so I agree with that, but I disagree with that.
I think it's just to me, It's just a title.
I agree. I agree with that. But when people say it's only a position, the word only to me minimizes it with everything that we have to do. And it's not who we are, but it is who we become. Because people don't realize that when when here, let me first of all let me thank God for Friendly Temple Missionary Baptist Church, because we got an administrator. I have an assistant.
Period.
We got,
see, that's beautiful.
We have organization. Right. So I walked into it and I was like, okay, at first it was overwhelming for me. But then when I was able to kind of like this year, I think, or last year, I was able to start getting my footing. Right. So I felt like that was a help. And then when you have people that want to help, but then when you have people, there are some, I know a little bit about Shay's church. I know a lot about Siobhan's church. And I'd say that we all have workers, which is good.
Yeah.
Which I'm very thankful for the three of us. But everybody does not have that. Some first ladies are the auxiliary president for the sewing circle and the pastor's aide.
And people think just because you're
she
first
cleaning
lady
the
that you're
pews
supposed
to the church, like all of that stuff, and it's an expectation.
Yes, it is.
It is not, but when we say that, and I appreciate the person that said it, like it's just a position. It should just be a position, like a title. It should just be that, and we should be able to help our husbands and get in there where we fit in. But that is not everybody's circumstance, and I feel like the church, and I'm not going to say it, but our church, not Friendly Temple, but our church, meaning our church, has put a lot of weight on that position. And I know some other churches where you don't even know the first lady exists. Like you don't even know, you're like, oh, I didn't even know you're married. He doesn't.
And I've had friends along this first lady journey who had husbands that were like that.
Yeah.
She's the first lady, but she's my wife. And that's all I want her to be.
Now, Gary Parks will tell you, he said it Sunday. He always will tell my church, thank you so much. If he's gone away, thank you so much for taking care of my wife while I was gone. It is not your responsibility, but anything that you do for her, I appreciate it. And I feel like that is wonderful. But I thank God for the shoulders that I can lean on with my husband to say, like, babe, I don't feel it today. Can I stay home? Like, I just had my gallbladder removed.
Oh,
that was last year.
Like, you get an option?
No. Yeah, no, because I come all the time. But if I really don't feel good, he's gonna tell me to stay at home.
That's good.
I ain't gonna even. I'm gonna give.
Bless you, Pastor Gary.
She said,
"Thank you, thank you, husband. Thank you, husband."
She said, "It must be nice."
No, and
you heard that, Shay.
I heard it.
I believe. Do you get that break sometimes? With the babies. Look at me, I'm trying to plead my case and make me.
No, I agree with you. I don't feel like you always have to be sick though. So
no,
I'm a little bit of a rebel in that way. It's like, but I feel like he's the pastor, yes. But if there's a Sunday that I need to take care of something for my kid, or rest is not something that should be looked upon as negative. So it's like, I feel like if you've had a hard week and you just really need rest, I feel like you should rest.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to kill myself. Because we got to do this for a long time. So if you have to rest here, and what's to say you get to church and now you're not in a good headspace to talk to people and you snappy because you're tired and you need to rest.
Help them out.
I don't know if people will agree, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't either. I
feel like more leaders should rest.
You get time off of church. You get time off of church.
Bishop, like rest when you get home.
She's getting time off of church.
She said rest when you get home.
You'll be at church all day. Rest when you get home.
I don't know. Because that's a whole nother level. It's like getting up, getting dressed, for me, it's like getting my kids ready. Just everything. Yeah, it's like, it's okay to rest. And you will be still saved. And I will see you next week.
I'm going to see you next week.
I still love God to say. I still love God to say. I promise. I promise.
That's it.
So that's just me.
Crystal said, bless your heart. Crystal, what does bless your heart mean, though? That's what I want to know. Do you get a break? Because I can take a break.
Right. Bless whose heart?
Shay,
Crystal's or mine.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I feel like my millennial is talking, but listen, it's okay.
Lynn said, my first lady has more positions than an octopus.
I'm telling you, I'm
she be working. Yes, rest when I get home is me. Oh, bless your heart. First Lady Crystal.
Good church nap. Amen.
Oh, bless your heart. Is the sound working for you now? Oh, okay, the sound is working. Yes. Oh, let's see.
Self-care is my.
Oh, this is my church member. She said it's a position, but it's also God placing you in a position to serve.
That's beautiful.
This is one of my. I love her so much.
I like that.
Sister Deborah is like the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell all my secrets, but she's like the truth, and she tells you the truth, and you can always depend on her for wisdom. Right? Mm-hmm. She's one of the people that I can always depend on for wisdom, and I love her to pieces because it is a position to serve. Mm-hmm. I do believe that. However, I don't see no first lady in the Bible. No, I don't see that. I think that is something that, I mean, we could say it's a queen, or some people say, well, there was a king, there was a queen. But I do believe that you do need to give slack, because, well, not slack, but you do need to give grace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it is something that people have to learn. Mm-hmm. They have to learn. You do have to learn how to, if you're not, I can't say what denomination most people, I'm from the good old Church of God in Christ.
Yes.
So you can't join it. What? You got to be born in it, honey. St. Johnny got to be born in it. This is Kojic right here. Mm-hmm. But we have learned how to do everything. Mm-hmm. Everything. We learn how to balance the books in Sunday school, count the pennies, teach the class while you're doing it. Messages. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Typing the messages. You gotta do so. We were groomed to do this. I'll never forget my first lady, Mother Ella V. Goodman, when she met my husband, because my relationship with Gary was a secret from my whole entire family. I told nobody I was dating him. Mm-hmm. I told nobody that I was dating him. I met him in October and we were getting married in January. And I remember my brothers asking my best friend, like, who is this dude? Like, what? She's doing what? When I first brought him to my home church and he met my very first lady, she looked at him and she said, how's she doing? And he said, she's doing good, mother. And she said, good, because we groomed her for this. Mm. And I was like, you did what? Mm. I never even thought about it. She said, what issues do you have that you haven't seen us do? She said, you know how to count the money, you know how to balance the books, you know how to clean the bathroom, you know how to clean the pews, you know how to pray. Mm-hmm. She said, you know where to find the scripture to get prayer. She said, you got wisdom. And I was sitting here like, I was. Yeah. But it's not so much as I was groomed to marry a pastor. I was groomed for ministry. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I wasn't groomed to marry a pastor. I was groomed for ministry. Jesus. Look, that was personal. I just want you to know that was personal, people. Did y'all see the attack? She didn't pinch me, but she loved.
Because I feel the same way.
Yeah. No, it's the truth. Yes. Though. It's the truth. We were groomed for ministry. And I feel like it is such it's a good ground to be raised in church when you do marry a pastor. Mm-hmm. Because when you get the woes, yes, it hurts. Yes, the darts come. Mm-hmm. Yes, they're very fiery and they do burn. But you learn how to put on your whole armor. Mm-hmm. And you learn how to just push past. Yeah, I agree. Balancing roles. Let's talk about that real quick. Shay, how do you balance roles? Because you're the youngest out of us. Okay. And you have little babies. Mm-hmm. Your husband's a pastor, and he also works in the international or the national church. Yes. That's a lot. And he works in the jurisdiction. And he works full time. Yeah. And he works a job. How do you balance all of that? Wife, mom, ministry.
One thing at a time. Lately feel like I've been doing whatever comes on the calendar first, outside of my kids. But I mean, to me, my kids always come first. After my husband, of course, but like I run a strict program, so I try to have them in bed by 7:30, no later than 8 o'clock. So no, we can't always go to church.
Can I send my granddaughter to your house?
You can.
For a week?
We're loving, but we run a strict program. I'll get it for free.
7:30? Oh yeah, I need to send Snow.
So just having balance is important, because I also, when they go to bed, that's my me time. So it's like I could do whatever I want. I could color. I can read my Bible. I can just lay there and scroll TikTok. Like, so I feel like it's important to have balance, because you just want to make sure that you're being a good steward over everything. So it's like, I know my husband, he works a lot, but I do feel like it's my calling to be a mother and to be a wife. So when he's out, it's almost like it's my honor to take care of my kids and to make sure that he has a plate when he comes home in the microwave. Or I'll say, hey, text me when you're out of church so his chicken could be fresh. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you just have to make sure that you're balancing your time. You have to have
chicken. Every pastor eats chicken.
Listen, we need to get started. He's happy with the chicken for right now, okay? We need more meat, okay? But you just have to make sure that you are being a good steward over what God has given you. So I feel like if you take that seriously, then you'll learn how to balance and manage your time.
Let me pause right here first of all and say that somebody on here said, "There goes my baby." So now my brother has entered the room. Pastor Algernon Cooper is on here, and then he sends a jab, turns a tight ship. But kudos to you for that, because everybody does not have that structure. I did not have that structure. I still don't have that structure. I still do not have that structure with a senior in high school. You know, I thank God for my husband, because I don't have to wake up. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Gary Park. Where's the camera? Thank you, Gary Park.
Thank you very much.
I did not have to wake up and get my son to school. My husband wakes up and he's like, all right, babe, I'm going to say my prayers. We can say our prayers together. The blessings of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. He hits the door, and him and my baby go to school.
That's beautiful.
And I love that for me. I love that for me, because all the years prior to him, I had to do that. And I didn't run a tight ship. I ran a ship. It worked.
It was selling every which way.
But I was like, I mean, to be real honest, I was a single married woman. So it was like everything I did was on my, that's a whole different conversation. But everything I did was on my own. So I'm appreciative to have the fact that he's able to help me, and that he even cares. You know what I mean? To see that. And I see Algernon.
And he takes that initiative. Like, not everybody has that.
But I see Coop doing that as well. Like, I'll see the girls. I'll be like, hi, aunties, baby. I'll be like, where's Shay? She at the house. I appreciate that they do that. Your kids are grown.
It's awesome and amazing. Because balancing, like I said before, balancing for me was like difficult. It was non-existent for a long time. Until I said, I can't keep going this way. Until a doctor told me, you can't keep going this way. So the balance has to come with knowing that after a while, because you get to going, you're just holding your breath. Looking for a moment when you can breathe.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I keep going this way, I'm going to drive myself. I'm going to go crazy.
Go insane.
Yeah, that's going to be good for anybody. So therapy helped. I ended up having to go. I'm like, I need to go to a therapist. It's like super popular now, you know, whatever. I was just like, I need to just talk to somebody outside of the church. Because I don't want to hear nobody telling me.
What
just thank you.
Just I'm going to pray, but I need something else.
Just pray about it. Okay, I'm going to pray.
Is there a book I can read? Can I go to the spa? What can I do? Do I need some self-care?
It was just a whole lot just going on. So balance is so important.
Literally.
Because if not, physically, you will just be drained. Okay. Emotionally, you will be drained.
Literally.
And you won't be good for anybody, let alone ministry. So I think, I think the Lord just, He understands. He understands, especially as women. You know, we need just that time where we can just take care of ourselves.
Right.
Let me just have my one little thing that I like to do, whether it's let me go get a massage.
Yeah.
Let me go
get my nails done.
Your nails done. Y'all see,
I'm gonna just sit in the car.
I'm
gonna sit in the car.
Sit in the car.
Like, that, I mean,
in that part.
Yeah, it don't have.
I don't see a problem with it.
Right.
If sitting in the car in the garage, that's my pastime when I get home.
Because the kids is in the house making noise. There's so much going on in the house. Let me just go get in the car.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another mental health discussion that a lot of people don't have, because it took me to thinking that I was about to have a heart attack. So I'm running to the doctor. He like, just drink some water. I'm like, bro, don't tell me about no water. Like, I need something. Like, what is going on?
Yes.
And so it's like, when people don't have talks about what anxiety is, like what mental health issues are, like you would really think it's something wrong with you. Like, I'm literally like at home crying, like my baby's here and I'm not understanding what's happening. But it's like you wasn't taking time for yourself. You weren't pouring into yourself. You were just in a loop. And not to mention, it was COVID. So it was just like so many things at one time.
Tiny.
So I was always in the house. I wasn't really, walking or doing anything. And it's like, we ain't here killing ourselves.
Yeah.
So I had to go to I forgot what they call it, but a behavioral therapist. And she gave me tools to help me live this life.
Did y'all hear what she said? Tools. This is not just the first lady saying. Everybody needs tools and strategies to be able to get through some stuff. God is almighty. He is everywhere, but he made the people that's giving you help.
Right.
Go to him. It will help.
And they're Christian.
Yeah.
Some of them.
It will definitely give you help. Mental health, boundaries, protecting your peace, right? While serving others.
Absolutely.
Now, I have a story for that. When we first came here, I'm not going to cry. Am I going to cry? I don't know.
Get her some tissue.
Let me see. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to cry. Oh, my God. When we first came to Friendly Temple, 4 months after we came here, mind you, Gary and I have been trying to have babies. My sister has been on this road with me for 11 years, literally. After the first year, I had 2 miscarriages a year, at least, minimum. I had a total, when we came here, of 14 miscarriages. 14. Gary was installed pastor here in January of 2024, which is last year, because we're going on our second year. Well, year before last. And by March, I was pregnant. And did not know I was pregnant. And here my husband is at a brand new church with people that I do not know. I'm hiding my pregnancy because I found out in like the end of March. And I don't know these people, so I don't really feel comfortable, sharing like my story. Like, hey, I got to kind of keep it low. I told a few people. They were so sweet to me. They bought me flat shoes and was, making sure I had water and juice and things like that. Gary and I went to the doctor. Out of all the miscarriages, I would always go to the doctor, and then he would be coming to the next one, but I would lose my baby before my husband even got to hear a heartbeat. This baby, we seen the baby flipping around. We seen the heartbeat. We had told a few people. Come April, my little baby's heart stopped beating. And it was just like, boom. I was literally about to lose it. Because I'm learning new people. I don't want like a lot of people around me. I'm telling my husband, please don't say anything to anybody. I didn't really want to say anything to anybody. The few people that knew were like my very close circle. I don't think I even called you until like right at the end. And she has been through each one. And it was just so overwhelming for me. I had to go back into therapy. That was something that I had to go through. We call my little baby Bean. His name was Bean. He was so cute too in there. I have like this cute little picture of him. But I had to get him physically removed because I was so far along. And I'm dealing with a lot at a new church. How was I supposed to function without going to a therapist? Prayer was what it was, right? I could pray, But there was a portion of me, I had did a fast, and on the last day of my fast, I found out that I lost my baby. How crazy was that, right? Wow. I delivered that information to the people on my fast, and it was consistent. We were praying every day for 52 days. And my sister is over here crying. Because that would have been her little baby.
Yeah, I know.
But it was so tough that I would, you have all these eyes on you, right? And then here my husband is. I thank God for my husband, but he had no biological kids. And here we are thinking like, oh man, we old, but we're about to have this little baby, right? And it's about to be what it's gonna be. There are times when no one asks you after the fact if you're okay.
How you doing? Right.
Nobody. Not one single person. As first ladies.
Oh no, I remember the one lady. She was like, "Well, you can have another one." I said, "Well, I wanted."
That's not the answer.
I wanted that one.
I wanted that one. I wanted that one. I wanted each one of them that I lost. Yeah. Every if I would have been a mother of 19 children, I would have had 19 kids right behind me. That's what it would have been. You want that. Yeah. And for somebody those are insensitive things to say. Yeah. Or, how you doing? Not good. I'm sitting up here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And that it goes back to, it was a joke when I said, like, if I'm not feeling well, Gary will let me stay at home. But that moment for me defined my husband for me. He was like, I need you to stay home and rest and take care of Crystal. I'm going to church for 2 hours, right? And I will be back home. What do you want to eat? What do you need? Here's your house shoes. Here's your pajamas. Take a bath before I leave. I don't want you in the water while I'm not here. Told my kids, stay here. Come to the house with your mama. He was the one that was making sure I had that. And then I was thankful for like some of my church members that knew, right? They were making sure I was okay. But that does not always happen. And that type of stuff, I think that the public needs to know, it will drive you to having to put on a straitjacket. Yeah. Because people are still asking. They're still expecting. Yeah. Yes, they're still wanting you. Well, she had the miscarriage 2 months ago. What's wrong with her? Huh? We're human beings. But here's the thing. You have sympathy. Some people have sympathy for somebody that's not working in ministry. And that's the part that I don't get. It'll be like, oh, Junebug's daughter, she's had 14 miscarriages and we got to pray for her because her mind, she's losing her mind. But the first lady goes through it and people will expect you to be here and show up. Pumps. Thank you. And pumps. Doing your thing, right? So I do think that we really need to focus on mental health. It needs to be a big thing because we know Chelsea. Chelsea loves Pastor Party. Baby, my friends that have been my friends for years, they will fight me behind Gary. Bless my own heart. Okay? They will fight me. They will fight me behind my husband.
Yeah. But you had a question too, Crystal, on there that says, it was like, how do you just say no? Like without feeling guilty.
Don't.
And someone told me like not too long ago, because I was like, okay, I got this going on. Thank God I have an assistant now that she just keeps me straight. And she's just bugging me. She just bugging me. What's going on this month? What's going on this month? And I'm like, I need it. I need that. So, Kima, I love you.
Yes, Kima, I love you. Let me tell my assistant, she in the room. Jasmine, I love you.
Yes.
Jasmine, she be managing my calendar and she's like, okay, we bought you Massage Envy gift cards for Christmas. We're going to need to schedule those on the calendar.
That's it.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. That's it.
I appreciate that.
She texted me maybe 2 weeks ago. You have Massage Envy?
Yeah.
Whenever you
just go.
Just go.
Just go.
Like, thank y'all.
That's so the real thing. Shay, we're gonna get you one. Who you got? We're gonna.
Nobody.
I'm
If we all
campaigning
have
for my little
massage envy,
sister.
we can all
We're gonna
go
have to go
together.
to massage. We're
But
gonna.
somebody
don't
told
have
me,
none
they were like, no is a complete sentence.
It is.
It is.
You know, and you
Dr.
can do
Alicia
it.
is on here.
Mm-hmm.
When she came here to do healing your emotional enemies,
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the first things she said. She says, I want everybody to understand that no is a complete
Yes.
sentence. Say no.
Yes.
You gotta say no. Let's talk about something fun.
Okay.
Now, I think this is all three of us because I admire. So let me give my take on Shay.
Okay.
Shay has all of her babies' clothes matching with her clothes most of the time that I see them.
Period.
They all have on like the same thing, or their colors or their patterns are like super fun and cute. So, fashion, image, is it fun? Is it pressure? Why is there an expectation for us to always look polished? And do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy
I
it?
feel like
Go
I
ahead.
do that because I enjoy that. That's
I
what
know
my
this
mom. That's what my mom did with me, and so I like looking back on the pictures that we have matching, and
Okay.
so like that's my little drive. But otherwise, I'm not really too much of a fashion girly. Most of my stuff comes from
You
Shein.
are.
I promise you, I'm not. Most of my stuff comes from Shein or Miss
Shay, you're a
Israel.
fashion girl.
You think I am?
Yes. It don't matter. If you can take something from Shein
Mm-hmm.
and make it look like it's from Bloomingdale's, you're a fashion girl.
Okay, I'm a.
Because if you didn't tell me that,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have known that.
Oh yeah, it's from
So
Shein.
yeah, but it's not where you get it from, it's who's wearing it.
Right.
And you wear it well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
I'm excited about it. I'm always looking. I just checked out last week. We good. I'm like, got vacation gonna be coming soon. It's about that time. It's been a while. Yes.
What about you? Lord, I know.
Look, listen.
Because I can go in
I have
this
a lot to
closet
say. I'm ready.
and I can get anything I want. There's a Gucci jacket that I want that I'm looking at.
Fashion is
I
like,
told her to bring it.
that's just my thing. It's been my thing like forever and ever. And I think I
Yeah.
probably got it from my mom.
Okay.
But the one thing she would do, because back in the day, she was the one that had the furs and you know and
Yes.
all the bling and the hats, and she was that cozy girl with all that stuff. But I remember like my mom taking us place, like if we were gonna go downtown, especially when we were little, they had stores like up in Beverly Hills, like for little girls and stuff. We'd be up at like 5 in the morning.
Yep.
People would be lined up down the block. They had this place called the Stork Shop where they would come and they would have stuff for little kids, girl stuff, and people would bum rush, go in the store and just you grab a whole rack
And
and
just
go in the corner and start sorting out what you wanted.
Wow.
So she started us on that, and she would go even to like thrift shops.
Really?
She would find furs, a lot of her furs and things like that. So she always taught us like you can go to the high end, the eye magnet. They had those back in the day. The eye magnet.
My Sunday school
the
teacher worked
Macy's,
at eye magnet.
you know, the Saks Fifth Avenue, but head straight to the clearance rack. You know, we don't go in there straight to. So the stuff that the people had last season, you can get it now. But like you said, it's how you wear it.
Right.
So for me, I've always shopping just been my thing, and especially like being on the road, I'm gonna find something everywhere I go. So if I go to London, if I'm in London, I gotta come back with something. I'm gonna go to Harrods. Harrods is the place to be. When you go to London, I'm gonna go to Harrods and I'm gonna find something, you know. So I know how to do it without like breaking my husband's bank, you know, without breaking the bank.
Right.
So he loved like
we know how to do
like,
it. You know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Yeah, and if he say I'm gonna get you some red bottoms, let's figure out how we gonna get them. So you know, Christian Louboutin got a.
Siobhan bought me my first lady red bottoms.
Oh,
they the real thing too.
And they the real thing.
They the real thing too.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I just love it. And I think what I try to do, and because I grew up Kojic, it was just hard for me that our church is not a Kojic church to really like wear pants. So I just have this thing. I do wear them, but like not on Sunday morning.
I wear pants on Sunday morning.
I know. I just
Sunday.
like, and I
don't do
did
it all
this
the time.
past Sunday too.
I wore it this past Sunday, and
they
then
probably
I
looked like a skirt, but they were pants.
Yeah, they were like the big leg pants.
I'm just, you know, I'm trying to evolve in that area because I don't think it's so much about that, but that's just because that's how I was raised. You know, Coach, we just
Let's talk about that
whatever,
real quick.
so.
I know we only have a few minutes. We can go over a little bit, but I do have a question about that. Okay. So with us having like millennials coming into the church, right? The next generations coming to the church. Do you feel that how you dress um is a thing, like that you should dress down, like cuz a lot of millennials like want to come to church in like their jeans?
I don't feel like that.
Do you feel
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do me. And I think I think, Crystal, a part of my thing is I want the younger ones, because we have a lot of, young people at our church, but I want the ones that are come in that are not churched, the ones that are
to feel
that are
comfortable.
church. I want you to feel comfortable, but I want you to see an example
Yes.
of modest dressing, of how, I'm gonna come in. I To me, I dress like right at the edge.
I would agree.
Right at the edge.
Your
I'm not gonna
fashion.
go over, but I'm right there.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to feel
Your
like
fashion, but you're not gonna have your back.
yeah, I gotta have a big suit on with a big hat and all this kind of stuff. And that's
Now
just
I will go
that's
to
not.
church. Can you believe I wear a hat?
Yes.
I be wearing a hat to church.
Grown.
Baby, I be grown. I said after 40.
I did.
I was putting on a hat.
I had to prove every outfit you have for the congregation.
Yes. Yes. I was like you and Bishop. I was like, here are my pictures. I have on a fur hat tonight.
Like, okay, yes.
I have on a beaded hat tonight.
I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
You did that.
Yes, clocking it. Yes.
Yes.
I feel so for me, I feel like after 40, a hat is appropriate. Before 40, I feel a fascinator is appropriate. But I feel like whatever you like is your thing. But for me, I could not wear like a hat that was this big. The first thing about a hat that big. Well, yeah.
It really is.
But I feel like being young, like live a little. Don't put on like first of all, nobody can see sitting behind you. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. But the second thing, I feel like certain things give you a more mature look.
Right.
So that we could have like a first lady's fashion session too.
Yeah.
But I do feel like that would be cute. Like bring out some of our favorite stuff. But I feel like for me, I have a lot of young people. We're very fortunate to have a good amount of young people at church. They come in their jeans. Sometimes they come in their dress slacks or their dresses. But I've never seen anybody that is like not modest. You know what I mean? I haven't seen it. But if there is someone that comes, I'm not looking at them crazy. And that's the thing that I think we need to learn to model because it starts with us. I feel like sometimes it starts with us. Like we have to learn how to
because they're looking
reel that in. Yeah, we have to learn how to reel that in. If you know, I mean, if somebody comes in and they have on some Daisy Dukes,
let's just one is gonna go get the
and cover them up. For me, I'm gonna let them sit there, right? But I feel like the church has to have people that are unlike Christ in order to grow it.
Yeah.
So how do we even deal with that as first ladies?
I feel like with me, above all, like I was raised not to wear pants and all of that stuff, but above all, I feel like we should be modest in our dress. Like, I don't care if you wear pants, that's fine. Oh, I don't feel like talking about that. Please don't. I've seen her enough. She gonna come up on my algorithm. My policy. Please don't bring that lady. You turn our algorithms up right now. But I believe it's not what you say, is how you present yourself. So there are women who have been at my church for a while now, and they always haven't been in church, but now she's starting to dress up more. And
because they see it.
Yeah. So it's like how you model it. You don't have to say, "Oh, you have to dress like this. You dress like that." No, just
you be the example without talking,
and let God convict them.
That's good.
If they're out of order in certain, just let them know in love. Right.
That's good wisdom.
So don't walk up to people. Oh, you need to have on this. No.
Right.
Like, like sometimes people little outfits be too low right here. Just hand them a thing and move on. Like everything doesn't have to be like a big hoorah. So I just believe in modesty above everything.
That's good, Shay
And
Shay. Jess, can I have 5 minutes?
yes.
Okay, thank you. My sister said we have an extra 5.
Okay.
Building sisterhood. I
Okay.
really wanted to get to this one.
Okay.
Support system among first ladies
Mm-hmm.
and women in ministry. What do you guys think about that? Who are, you don't have to say who they are, but like, do you have other first ladies? Do you think it's good to have a support system outside of your first lady circle? How does
That
that
was
go?
the first thing I did. I found a first lady mentor too, that I looked up to that I wasn't really close with, and I asked them, "Hey, I'm new to this. Can you be my mentor?"
Oh,
And they both say yes, and we talked, and they really helped me so much, like honestly. So I have mentors, and then I have people in my circle that may not understand first lady, but they still give me good advice to a certain extent,
mm-hmm.
who will tell me the truth and like help me deal with situations with the members. But I feel like having first lady friends are good. I feel like you should, because they help you where other people may not understand. So I feel like if you have first ladies who understand where you are, the journey doesn't seem so lonely. Because
I
people
was
could
gonna
act
say
like they
that.
understand, but they don't
It can be a
understand.
They
lonely
don't.
walk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lonely.
They do not.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I
First
think
lady,
it's I
first
think
lady.
it's good. Go
Wait,
ahead.
go sister. First lady Crystal said, "Yes, I couldn't wear pants to church." Oh, growing up, I
Yeah.
just couldn't wear pants until I learned how to sit in a skirt. That's what my mama told me, and
Yeah.
then I
I
got to
mean,
wear
it was
pants.
a thing in my church. My grandpa, the women back then didn't wear them. I still don't wear them now. I just don't like the way they look on me. So with my daughters, it's like we have to be modest. Like if you want to wear them, if not, that's fine. But
Mhm.
we can't be doing too much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's that's wise because this world is just so
It's
crazy.
Yeah.
crazy.
But I think as first ladies having a support system, I think is very important,
Mhm.
even amongst other first ladies,
Mhm.
because there are a lot of times there are things that we can get together and talk about
Mhm.
that we just can't kiki ha ha, and share
Yeah.
With
with
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like Shay said, it could be lonely.
Mhm.
It is
It could
lonely
be
at
a
times. Yeah.
very lonely, walk. And sometimes your husband is gonna be your only best friend.
Yep.
But
You
even
just like,
still, they
yeah. And
don't
if I
really
had somebody to
understand.
talk to,
But I feel like
The pressure's different for
I
the.
tell Coop, you have a totally different
Yeah.
experience than we have. Like, so I feel like husband pastors, they understand certain aspects, but the first lady stuff, I'd be like,
You don't get it, huh?
yeah. And
I'm so sorry.
Well, because certain things they can wave off,
Mm.
and then my mom used to say, men are made outward, women are made inward.
Mm-hmm.
So we take everything in. We have
Mhm.
emotions.
Mhm.
We wrap our heart around certain things.
Literally.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I went
you
through like
need
a
that.
season where like I've had a couple of first lady friends, at least two that I can think of right now, that just walked away from it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They just walked away, they left.
Mhm.
And I was just like, this is just so crazy because if they had that support or felt like they could have a voice,
Mm.
it could have been different.
Mhm.
But sometimes they just don't know how.
Right.
So they hold everything in until it breaks them.
Mhm. No, you're right.
And so I try, especially now, to other first ladies that are close to me, to just try to stick close to them.
Mhm.
Doing good. I have my friend call, you know, women's ministry. Let's talk about women's ministry. That's a whole nother,
Right.
Pandora's opening up that box. I'm not going to
Right.
open that up.
Not
But just
today.
to be able to share,
We were like, right.
yeah, just be able to share things.
Mhm.
But God gives us all something. We all have different gifts. So I think if we can use our gifts to help build up one another,
Mhm.
it would make this position, it would make it so much more manageable and so much more. I think it's a privilege, back to when we were talking about serving,
Mhm.
to make it like I have this privilege
Mhm.
to be able to serve
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this capacity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So God, give me grace and help me
God
to
give
do
me
it
grace.
No.
and help me to do it to
Yeah.
please you first.
Yeah.
I agree.
So yeah, you gotta have support.
And
I
that was
thank
my
God.
thought on the way here, is because like when you invited me, I kind of expected, because Coop said that you had like mentioned it, and I was just
Yes.
like, I just want to say no, but then I'm like, I'm gonna say yes,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna be honest.
Or you get a whooping. What?
The reason I say yes is because a lot of people don't ask you they don't ask for your voice, they don't ask your opinion. All they want is your husband.
That's
so
true.
to have somebody say, "What do you think about this topic? What are your thoughts?" Like, hi, like something just to be able to say how you are, express yourself in the way in which you express yourself is important. So that's why I say yes.
Thank you, Shay.
But you're a first lady, so you get it. It makes sense. But like most people, they don't understand that. Like, yeah, it's about the husbands, and we're here, but we're also here to serve, like you said, and I believe that that's a good thing. But sometimes I feel like, still being new, I feel like we're the most watched and the most ignored, right? But then it's also a chance to go into communities where people may not understand, because you do have that leadership quality. And it's like, if you trust the voice of your pastor, you should trust the woman that he married.
That part, you should trust him
He has
enough
all
to
the
know.
sense in the world,
There you
except the person that he picked to be in his corner.
That's good.
So it's like, we have to do better.
That's good.
We have
to
to do
have
better.
a panel with the voice of the first lady and the pastor.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be
that'd be good.
Oh God, the three of them.
Lord Jesus.
Just the three of them. Period. And the pastor. Oh Jesus Christ.
Sometimes the pastors have to be reminded.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. They watching too. Y'all hear? Y'all hear it? Sometimes the pastors have to be reminded.
I gotta go home. Let me get home first.
Well, I thank God for my support system. Siobhan has been a huge part of my support system as being a first lady. Her and my second first lady, which is First Lady Tanya Milton, they are my role models. Like, I love everything about their life, and I can go to them and say like anything that I want to say. Like, I'm hurting, I want to walk away, I don't, and they don't go pray. Like, it's like, well, girl, what's going on? What do you need? Do you need to go to the therapist?
Girl, let's
you
talk
need
it
to
out.
go to the doctor.
Say what you want to say, because you talk.
Yeah, and it's gonna stay here.
Exactly.
So I do feel like we need to build sisterhood in the church.
True sisterhood.
Yeah, true. Yes. Real. And then when we come to you all, we're closing. When we come to you all, and we create friendships. I thank God for my best friend Chelsea. She's not a first lady, but she's been my friend since like the 6th grade.
There you go.
I can talk to her, and I've never heard anything that I've said to her back. Never ever heard it out in these Christian streets or in the streets, period. So it's always good to have a confidant.
It is.
God is our confidant, but y'all, please stop being so deep in shallow water. He put people here for us to be able to talk to. And it's good to have someone. It's good to have an old mother. Huh?
Yes.
Some wisdom in your life.
Yes.
Everything is not glitz, glam, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci. Okay? It is good to have that old mother that's going to tell you, baby, your slip is hanging. Period. I could see your slip hanging, and your slip is hanging in your life too.
And you feel it hanging.
Look.
And you feel it
hanging. And you know it's hanging. You know it's good to have accountability. Yeah. So I think we should continue this segment one day. We are going to be at the end of the quarter. We're going to be bringing back the whole all the people that we had on here. We're going to do yes, we're going to have the reunion. Come on, Bravo, pick up the first ladies, okay? Pick us up. But yes, we are definitely going to do a recap and do a reunion tour. That'll be fun, huh? A reunion show. But we will definitely be doing that. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm so excited that they were here. This was so good for me. Thank you for this is like me, of course. But this one, to me, this was like the birthing of Shay. I felt so great about this.
Got my first, yeah.
I felt so great about it because she has so much wisdom to be so young and being in this thing for such a short amount of time. You got it going on.
Thank you, girl.
And I'm proud. I am so proud. I am so proud. So thank you all. I want to give a few announcements. If you are in the city of Pasadena this weekend, January 25th, I will be with my supervisor, Cynthia O. Brown. I am preaching for the Women's Fellowship at Holy Assembly Church of God in Christ, 55 East Village Street. Come out and join me in the Southern California Evangelistic Jurisdiction Women's Department as we glorify God. This is going to be our first Women's Fellowship this year. So come out and join us. I am the speaker, and we are going to have a great grand time. As you know, it is going to be tea time. May 2nd. May 2nd. Look, it's going to be tea time May 2nd at 12 p.m. at the Torrance Marriott. Tickets are $100. Y'all pay all type of money to go see any and everybody. You all need to come and get fed. Our guest speaker will be Pastor Kimberly Ray. I will have my god sister in the house who is a true comedian. She is funny for real. She is super, super funny. You can go on www.firstladyparks.com to get your ticket. If you want a table, if the tables are sold out, we've been selling tables. If the tables are sold out, text me, inbox me. I can open up a slot for another table, okay? I got a set amount of people that I definitely want to have there. This is a fundraiser for my church. I am trying to raise $10,000 for my church. So this is a part of my First Lady venture.
All right, yes. First Lady.
My first one was last year. We did really well. We had about 78 people there. This year we're going for 220 people or more. So I'm looking for you all to help me fill the seats. I know I got a table coming from Spirit of Love. My family gonna be there. I know the jurisdiction's gonna be there. So y'all come out and support May 2nd. Go on www.firstladyparks.com to get your ticket. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you so much, Shay.
Thank you,
sister. Thank you. I had so much fun with my girls. It is always a good time. And I always want to end with something that my husband says, because y'all know I'm a my man type of girl. My man. We always end at church and we say, never look down on a brother or a sister unless you are reaching down to pick them up. We love you with the love of the Lord. Until 2 Wednesdays from now, we'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Yay.